So I know I'm late to this party, but I still wanted to get my thoughts out there. If you've already seen videos about this, you can go ahead and skip a couple minutes. I'm going to briefly go over the other buffs, and then I'm gonna go over DJ Basar's buff. We're gonna be talking about the balance patch, and it's actually going to be very interesting enough. DJ Basar chokes, Crimson Armin, Troublemaker Crozet, Kawana,
Not you.
Helga, and Mercenary Helga, which it's the same thing, but chokes, yes, I know I'm saying the name wrong, but chokes basically gets double focus if she crits with the chop skill. The Foosh skill got buffed as well, which is really nice. Instead of making it a requirement to penetrate defense, they're giving it to you automatically, adding as well recovering health proportionate to the damage dealt, which is nice. Crimson Armin goes up 100% provoke, which is really interesting. Having 100% provoke is really annoying, especially like, let's say, Fallen Cecilia. And then on top of that, her passive got buffed. It got nerfed a while back. So now it just decreases damage received by allies by 15%. So it doesn't have to be a crit hit. It's any damage that comes to your team. Troublemaker Crozet. So basically his counter goes up 60% when he counters, which is why it says when it's not the caster's turn. His passive increases combat readiness by 15%, which is really nice. And then his third skill basically just acquires 3 souls. It's nothing different on there, except they buffed the AI. Basically prioritizes. Kawana is really interesting. They went the damage dealt proportion to the caster speed, and also grants an extra turn. And then the third skill attacks the enemy with the Flame Guardian, dispelling 2 buffs before stunning for 1 turn. Increase combat readiness of all allies by 20%. This would be interesting to see. I don't know if it will be interesting to see. This is really kind of reminds me of Crescent Moon Rin. Helga basically damage dealt increased, and then changing a rune. Artifact Black Hand of Goddess, which is really nice, increases crit chance and crit damage increase by 24% at the start of the battle. So you get a bit more crit chance and crit damage. Of course, it goes down to 12%, but that's still really nice. That's really nice buff for that artifact. One very interesting thing that they're doing now is Awakening is gonna be different now. Like, let's say DJ Basar is getting 948 attack and 18% effect resistance. Blaze Dingo, same thing for Jet. Anos, same thing for Require More. But yeah, let's get into the subject of DJ Basar. Hey, what's going on, Knights? Name is the Gamer. We'll go back to another epic video. So today, I know I've already gone over the other buffs. I just feel like the way I can contribute is talking about DJ Basar, because funny enough, I don't have most of the other ones built, or I don't have them, like, I don't know how to say the chokes. I don't have Troublemaker Crozet. I haven't had Crimson Armin built since like she got nerfed. So the only one I have that got buffed is DJ Basar. Now the question is, did he need a buff? And I'll be the one to say it. I don't think, and it's so weird because there are other heroes that deserve buffs. For example, this girl, and I'm not saying this just because I have her, but a lot of people seem to want her to have something, right? And it's not that she's bad, it's just that there are other things that can take her place. So why put her in there? Yes, she has a revive and 3-turn attack buff, but there are so many anti-revivers out there now that a lot of people don't use her anymore. But that's not the point. DJ Basar, I feel like he did not need a buff. I feel like I've been using him. A lot of people don't like using him. I've actually made videos on him before. I'll show you a quick match of how I use him. These are his stats. He's built pretty decently for what I have him for. So he has 204 effect resistance, which is gonna be insane because now he's gonna awaken into effect resistance. So it's just gonna be crazy. So we'd even go over his buff. So basically his passive. So basically his heal is now all of his skills instead of it just being his first skill. Because if you don't have him, he heals with this first skill and then has a chance to stun. And then now he'll be able to heal with this skill as well. And then on top of that, if it's available, he will be able to kind of like the Armin type of deal, where it decreases. Now I know why they gave her a buff, because her basically his third skill would be basically Armin's second like passive, and that wouldn't land right with a lot of people, so they gave her any damage that she would decrease all damage dealt. This guy will only be crit. Use him as a basically cannot be debuffed type of guy, and he's pretty fast, so let me show you how I use him. Now, of course, you're gonna counter attack because why not, right? Okay. Because once you can't Obras, you go ahead and counter. Screw you, Charles. God dang, man. I bet you're gonna counter attack here too. Let's try this team. Let's hope to not do too much damage, because Miss Seaside Bologna will end up killing Arby without me needing. Okay, so there we go. He goes first. You see, look at that. All that resistance. It's okay. We don't even need to do this, do we? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just first skill here. Nice stun. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I needed her to be stunned, because all these debuffs will be gone because of Lilius. Lilius is kind of the counter to this team, but it's because Basar. I should be using what's her name? Fairy Tale Tenebria, to be honest, but I forget. Okay. Oh man. You know what? Let's just get rid of her, because she can actually mess stuff up. So I'm not dealing with that. Let's go ahead and stun. Okay, very nice. Please do. Okay, there we go. I thought she was about to kill. I was like, no, please don't kill. Now let's stun. And at this point, we win. Like, we can auto, but I like manualing this team because you never know what's gonna happen. But we basically won, and that's kind of a better show. I know, I'm sorry. Like, RNG loves to screw me at times, but it's okay. Did they resist the pushback? Because they're on full resistance, right? That's the deal. Look at all those resistance, man.
Look at all those chickens.
Can we stun? Nope. I think she actually is built for resistance, though. And be gone. Of course, all buffs are welcome. It's just that I'm still indifferent with things that need to be buffed. Like, I'm happy because I have them. Same thing with Spez, but both of them didn't really need to be buffed. They were both really good, and funny enough, they're both used in one team. I don't think he needed to be buffed, but the buff isn't really that big. The interesting part is that the crit chance reduction will only be if he has it available. So, and you kind of want to use it anytime it is available, so that one turn that it is not that is ready to use, that one turn can benefit it. So I'm kind of on the edge. Like, the buff isn't that big of a buff, but did he need it? Not really. He does well just as he is, but it is not an insane buff, so I guess that's why it is what it is. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think down below. I feel like I said, he's really good. A lot of people don't use him. I don't understand why. Like, he's such a good cleanser, such a good combat readiness pusher. He stuns, he heals. I don't even have any of his stuff max, and he still does really nice. You just have to know what teams to bring him in. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Every like, comment, subscription is appreciated. And I'll see you on the next video or stream. Alright, peace.